We begin this morning with Susan Spencer, who goes in search of a new you.
For years, Olga Khazan, a Virginia-based staff writer at The Atlantic, knew she had a big problem. She hated much of her own personality.
I was constantly worried about everything, just never living in the moment. And I didn't really like doing anything fun with other people. Just wasn't my thing.
Fun wasn't your thing?
No.
So if you went to a party, how would you function?
I would kind of stand off to myself and honestly sometimes just like read articles on my phone or just basically not engage.
Not surprisingly, a lot of folks didn't want to engage with Olga either.
One person called me a pressure addict, that I was sort of obsessed with working and just doing as much work as possible and never taking a minute to appreciate life. One person told me that she was kind of afraid of me when we worked together.
Predictably, when she took a personality test 4 years ago, she was off the charts, way off, in neuroticism or negative emotions. Not that she hadn't tried to find help.
This whole time I've been in therapy, I had taken different medications. I did yoga and I did all the self-care things.
So nothing was working?
Nothing was truly working, no.
Frustrated, Olga set out to do something much more radical.
I decided to spend a year trying to change my personality traits.
She vowed to redesign her whole personality.
Personality is your characteristic way of thinking, feeling, and behaving. It's how you think about your behavior and how you act.
I always assumed that once you had reached a certain age, your personality was your personality.
Yeah, so that really is, I think, the prevailing way to think about personality, but it doesn't line up with our science.
There's a huge culture of self-improvement.
Personality science is Professor Shannon Sauer-Zavala's specialty, and her research at the University of Kentucky could be a game changer for how we approach mental health issues.
Is it possible to scientifically change your personality?
That's what our data tell us.
She says with the right intervention, introverts can become extroverts. Sloppy people can get neater. Slackers can gain ambition, and anxious people can learn to be calm.
In my almost 20 years of treating people with anxiety disorders, I've seen dramatic changes in 12, 16, 20 weeks.
So what kind of questions do we have here?
Step one is a baseline personality test.
I sometimes manipulate people into doing what I want. People say yes to that?
Mm-hmm.
The next step is forcing yourself to act the opposite of how you normally would. If you're shy, make conversations. If you're messy, make the bed.
When we make intentional changes to our thinking, our feeling, and our behaviors, and we maintain those changes over time, then we're essentially shifting our personality. We're changing the way we're going to fill out those bubbles on the personality questionnaire.
So you consciously adopt the behavior of the personality that you think you want.
Exactly.
You make it sound easy.
It's not easy. The principles are simple, but the execution is difficult.
It wasn't easy for Olga, the lifelong introvert.
Zip, zap, go.
Among other strategies to tackle her social anxiety, she enrolled in an improv class with total strangers, something completely outside her comfort zone.
I was very, very scared. Probably for the first 3 or 4 months that I did it, my heart was really beating in my chest and I was deeply uncomfortable.
What about it scared you?
I didn't like looking silly.
Well, that's all they do is look silly.
That's all they do.
For me, doing improv was a life-changing thing. I opened up socially. I became a better listener, a better collaborator.
Murphy McHugh was Olga's improv teacher.
As Olga continued coming to class, did you notice any change in her?
Sure. Relaxing, a little bit less of the cross-armed body language, and you see someone relax, you see their shoulders drop, you see them laughing, coming into scenes with an idea.
Along with improv, Olga meditated, went sailing, took conversation classes,
Oh, I was supposed to write about why people are generally good in order to increase my agreeableness.
and kept a journal, as she describes in a new book.
So journaling kind of helps you focus on some of the more positive elements of your life that if you're very neurotic, you tend to kind of gloss over or forget.
Is this a case of fake it till you make it?
Yeah, it is. It is fake it till you make it. Because if you think about it, anything is going to feel fake if it feels new, right? Anything that you're not accustomed to doing is going to feel really unnatural. But the only way to make it natural is to do it over and over and over again.
And just incorporate it in who you are.
Exactly.
Today, Olga is happily married with a 14-month-old baby. As for that personality she once so disliked,
Do you feel like you have successfully redesigned your personality?
I do. I feel like I am a different person today than I was 3 years ago.
A different person, that says a lot.
Yeah, I think I genuinely have a different way of living my life and approaching problems than I did before.
For all of the people sitting out there watching this with their completely unsatisfactory personalities, what advice do you give them?
Not to get stuck in a personality type box. Think about the life that you want to have, and then know that you can intentionally develop the traits that will facilitate that journey for you.